Hey, and welcome to another game of Dominion. Let's take a look at this board. So, we've got Pasture replacing one of my starting estates. We've got Bandit Fort. So we've got Hermit to trash estates, or we could use Shepherd to draw with them. We've got Villages, and we've got Embassy for draw, as well as Den of Sin. Another game without any buys. I seem to get a lot of games without buys, but we have got Workshop to gain, and we have got Tactician. Is there virtual money to use with Tactician? There isn't. So we are going to have to draw. Embassies give my opponent silvers, which loses them points. So I think the actual play here is to... What do I gain with Hermits if I play Hermit? Just silvers. I actually don't want it. I think I do want a silver, or do I just go for like Humble Castle? Yeah, because I can use Shepherd on Humble Castle. So I'm going to start with Humble Castle Shepherd. And I'm going to get Embassies and effectively junk my opponent with Embassy silvers. I might buy a Silos here, so I can cycle through my coppers. And yeah, we're gonna try and draw up with Shepherd and then play Embassy, maybe get some villages. Do I even want Farming Village to skip over my green? Probably not. My opponent is trashing their estates. That's fine by me. Here's a big turn. Take a silver. I'm not sure which village I want, but I'm not sure what's he going to gain with his Hermit and things. He's just going to get a load of madmen, and there's only so good that can be. I'm tempted to buy at least one silver, to be honest. Yeah, one silver is not going to hurt. I do need the money at some point. He gained a Crumbling Castle, which gave him a silver, which was therefore slightly worse. He's gone for Den of Sin. I'm going to go for Villages and Embassies. I will take another Embassy for now. Maybe that should have just been the province there. I will take a village over my next Shepherd. Is there a good way to gain estates? There is with Ironworks. Maybe I want an Ironworks at some point to gain estate. Well, he's gaining them with his Hermits, actually. So that's okay move to make. And he's now picking up the other castles, but that's fine. Let him. Do I want yet another Embassy, or do I just start going for stuff like Farming Village at this point? Let's take the Farming Village. Do I want the Ironworks? Wow, he's just going to buy all the estates. That does seem fairly bad early on. Like, I'm not sure how much I like that as a move. Here's an 8, so I will take the province now. He's getting a lot of points, but what's he going to do? Try and hope he gets a Shepherd in his starting hand with a load of estates? I mean, does a hand with only like estates and Shepherds work? Maybe Silos can help make that work, but he hasn't bought it yet, so I don't know. Well, he has now. This is nice. Hopefully I get an Embassy. I do. And then I get another Embassy, which draws me basically everything. There are no bonus buys, but I will take another province. This is a very poor turn. I will buy an estate, actually. Yeah, see, the Ironworks gaining estates, or the Ironworks gaining shepherds, actually is quite nice. Like, but I just think Embassy is better. Like, he can't get rid of those silvers that I forced him to have, so you can sort of attack them with Embassy. So setting up your deck to deal with that gives you the opportunity to do that. My opponent continuing to buy all of the estates and gaining a load of shepherds, so I guess that is what they're doing. This is nice. I will go for a bigger shepherd turn. This will trigger a shuffle. That's a bit sad, but I sort of have to do it. It only gets me to 7. What do I want to do with my 7? Haunted Castle seems bad. I don't actually want the gold. Do I just get yet another Embassy and attack my opponent again? I think I do. Lose them 2 points. Of course, they're going to have a lot of money. Here I would like... Do I just want the Ironworks? I think I should get the Ironworks over another village for now, because I do want to pick up villages and shepherds. It was a mistake to leave it this long. In fact, I should have maybe had it last turn. Well, it didn't really matter, did it, in the end? It would have been in this shuffle, actually, so yeah, I should have done that rather than the extra Embassy. Oh, this is sad. Well, no, it doesn't matter. I still get my Ironworks. My opponent is going heavy on the castles. I'm not going to cycle there. No, my opponent had... Oh no, I thought they had a dud hand. No, they're just buying more estates. Hoping to get a lot of points with them. So that's a dud. I'll take that last estate, because they're worth twice as much with pasture. My opponent had a complete dud there. That's good for me. I will use this to take another village, and then I have a dud, so I will just skip. I do want more shepherds soon. I've got a very high density of green cards, but I did want the extra village first, because I do want to be playing village and then Embassy. An Embassy is a lot like a lab in terms of the fact that at the end of it you do only end up with one more card in your hand, but it has very strong sifting ability. And of course in this game it's throwing silvers at my opponent, which they actually don't want, because it costs them points. 2 points for each silver. So I would just like to gain more villages, more embassies. I think if I was to do this again, I would have opened with an Ironworks instead of the Shepherd. Like, I think that was a silly move. I went for the Shepherd to hit 5 early, but actually I didn't need to. My opponent going for Dens of Sin, which is okay. Here we go. Let's see if we get a village. Nope. And I've put all of my embassies in a bad shuffle, so I shouldn't have done that. More poor play by me. I will hit my opponent with more silvers, though, and I'll just keep gaining villages with my Ironworks. Soon I will have this incredible village embassy draw engine, and I will be living the dream. But not yet. They're deciding whether to draw with Den of Sin first and then Silo. They should do that. Wow, 1 copper and all that. This must be like all victory cards. No, there's only 2. Maybe they've got like all silver and they're going to be picking up another castle. Next time I hit like a province thing, I might snipe castles from them. But if I take another castle, they're going to get small castle and they'll take the king. But I can't let them have the king with 7 castles, right? Like, it would have been nice to get the opulent castle, the one that discards for 2 coins each. Well, actually no, because I'm discarding all of my green cards 2 like shepherds, or I will be. I'm going to run out of shepherds if I'm not careful, actually. Right, so now I would like stuff like Grand Castle. This seems okay. Oh well, never mind. Maybe I'll take a shepherd first, but no, I think I would rather have the farming village. But you know, that farming village would have been way better if it was a shepherd, right? That turn. Oh man, getting Grand Castle with a load of victory cards in my hand, that would be really nice if I could do that. It opens up. Well, if my opponent uses small castle to get the king's castle, then, you know, they lose a castle doing that. I will play all these first. You know what? I'm going to discard those and see if I can get to my shepherd. Here it is. I'm going to discard that. And that, yeah. And I'm going to gain a shepherd, and then I'm going to play this. And that should draw almost everything, but I can do it again. And there's no need to play the final embassy. And I can take the Grand Castle with a whole load of extra points. 9 extra points from that. So that was a... that was 14 points, that one, so it was definitely worth doing. I don't really care if he takes the King's Castle. He's got one... Well, he's killed his small castle for that. Didn't see how many points he got from it, but he's got, what, 1, now 2, 3, 4, 5 castles he had. So it was 10 points, and it was my one was still better. You know what, I'll take another shepherd. In fact, if I can get one last shepherd, I do win. Here, I can just empty the pile, right? So I want to make sure I get at least 4. And then I should just end it as soon as I do that. Oh, why not? Let's just keep doing this. Yeah, let's just end it here. Let's just pick up the shepherd. That's the 3rd pile. I have the most points, I win. Yeah, so, again, an opponent that went for castles early. I had another game like that earlier. I just don't like picking up castles early. I think castles are best when you can like buy multiple in a turn and you buy them later. Like, I can see the appeal of shepherd castles, but like they put so much green in their deck. Like, once they started kicking off, they did really well, but they had no bonus buys, so your deck can only do so well. And because I threw silvers at them, like they had what, minus 16 points from Bandit Fort, like that absolutely killed them. So yeah, I mean, because I got, what, 4 embassies, so I knocked 8 points off of their score, which would have put us very close. So, and of course, the silvers got in the way of them doing all of their shepherd tricks, because it was basically junk to them. They didn't even buy any provinces, so yeah, I'm happy with how I played that one in the end. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.